Hello and welcome to OpenTTD, where we're playing the year 1910 in this giant map, and I already zoomed us into something that I would like to tackle as the next issue for our company. So very close by to Wilmarkt and Mitterbirgen here, there's the town of Biesenhafen that has a nice hotel, the Hotel Kaiserliche, that we want to connect. And potentially I'm also thinking maybe some other cities here, the cities in the center, but you can see that they are located far in the mountains, so yeah, don't know how to connect them yet. Maybe that's something for planes in the future. Let's see. So what do I want to do here? So the city is called Biesenhafen. So obviously there is the possibility to just get like a boat down here. There's also the small village here of Deutsch Filice. Deutsch Filice. Yes, so those two could be connected, and we could run a bridge over here to connect to that railroad. Not feeling super excited about that. There could be a longer railroad that goes parallel over here to also this town of Markthüttwang. I'm not sure. Do I want to build a railroad or just a ship? The problem is with a ship, it can go maybe here, and there's not even a train station here. Or it needs to go to Champeriou. It's like pretty far. Like the people here would really, I think, like a railroad more than a ship connection. So let's figure that one out. And for that we have to get our things. So which stations, like, let's figure this out. Which stations are we usually using here? Can I get like, is there like an info on this? No, this is just telling me what's on there. Which station is that? No. So none of the Dutch ones. ISR. I'm also thinking that's no on that one. Rural station, no. Suburban, no. The Czech ones, also no. The Hungarian ones, that doesn't look like it. Chips, no. DWE, no. Wooden, it looks like the concrete ones, right? Doesn't it? It looks like it. Yeah. Looks exactly like it. But I thought those ones don't work with showing the number of passengers. So maybe my information is mistaken. Didn't we build those stations here? No, that's a rural station in St. Pölten. Yeah, here we did last time some stations. And they look empty as hell. But there are people waiting here, 6 to 18. Maybe that's just too little to actually show up. It could be. It could be. So let's assume that that's how it is, and just build that station here. So, so this is going to be a complete terminus station. There's going to be one train that runs here, at least for the foreseeable future. Although, with that hotel here, maybe we can make at least 2 tracks. Okay, there's a little hill here. So we could put it like over here. That would be the most accessible, because that backside here is already pretty hilly. Running that across these hills is a bit unrealistic, I guess. Or just put it over here. Yeah, that would work. Yeah, I think that would be, for me, the ideal place. Why not? Yeah, let's put that there, and I will, just in case, purchase those land here so that we can extend it out. Doesn't hurt. And then while the city still likes us, they have really nice paved roads. I like it as well. Well, how's the road connection to that train station anyway? I guess the road station would be down here. Then I would maybe remove that little house here. Then we will put station here, and up here one. Kaiserliche. And that one will be Bahnhof. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Then we will already build some tram network here that will go over here. Yeah, and one time that ring route, and just because we can, we'll also route it here through the city center. And then we built that as kind of almost a station building, that hut here. So then passengers, and we'll go with that fare lob. I like that one a lot. We'll go here from the train station one time around, and for now let's start off with just one of them. I think that should be fine. And we are going to make that a single tracked road for just a bit. Yeah, trains like straight roads, so we'll try to accommodate that. So then here they will also get a small station. I will also make that, I guess, a 2. So how do we join that up though? So running along bridges here could be, but I guess that would make more sense here, but then there's no space to join it. Maybe here, if we extended that out just a tiny bit, would only be able to join in one direction. I feel like up here is probably the most realistic, So let's try with that assumption. There would be a bridge here. And we're just gonna, build it. Then something like that, yes. Not quite like that, maybe all the way over here, yeah. Not the most ideal, I guess. We can make that look slightly better, at least like that. And yeah, then let's try over here. Oof. Yeah, it's interesting, this map, for sure. How to best do things. Let me know if you also have tried this map. It's really a fun map, actually. I like it a lot. But it does have its challenges when it comes to to this. Okay, so that's not gonna work, is it? Okay, so connecting it up north is no problem. Connecting it up south here, that's gonna be a small issue we'll have to figure out quickly. But it shouldn't be such an issue. It should be like that, probably. Just like that, yeah. You don't even need to double track that necessarily 2 times, because you can just, you can just from here then take the route there. It's a little bit not pretty, but it works, I think. So yeah, let's put that there. How does it look? It's not fully satisfactory for me, but maybe I would prefer if that bridge was like in line with that one, that at least it kind of connects like this. Would I prefer that? I think so. And maybe we could connect it also way up to Champériou instead of this connection here. Because anyway, that's the most likely destination, right? That the trains want to go to. So why not? Okay. Do I like that more? I don't know, actually. To be honest, it's still like a weird, because he would just build a bridge usually like more like kind of over there then, right? Like maybe he would build a bridge like here somewhere, and then kind of join it into those. Like a small bridge over there. Something like that. Yeah, I think that's better. To run it along here like for a little bit longer rather than use those bridges. The thing is just how we connect it up, and that should be somewhat like this. Yeah, and then we will get rid of those things here. Sorry for the whole destruction of environment thing. I'll make it up to whoever cares about the trees. Good. Then let's put some signals like so, and then lastly a shed here out in the outskirts of the town, a spinner, a passenger train like so, and then go from there to there to Champeriou, and on the way back stop here again. You know, it's a pretty fast train. This can be upgraded to a second one if we so desire. Okay, does see anybody taken this train yet? Yes, quite a few people actually. People waiting here? No, not at all. Any people down here? Yes, yes, yes. And also they are waiting for the train. Beautiful. Okay, and that little tram here is also getting busy, I guess. For sure. I think the waiting times here are very reasonable. It gets the people to the train station. Maybe we'll need a second train though, although no, this train is coming in. And the capacity on one train is pretty high, I think. We have 288 people can fit in this train. That's way more than what we anticipate here. So this seems fine. Then let's go to the next town over. Here we're running something to Bruck am Dachstein. So what could we run over here? Probably they want to connect to Tafel. So I think a railway could be. We could run like a small rail bus, or we could run like just a bus. I think this is a pretty rural setting. And there's really not much potential for this town to grow, truth be told, so I think this will be one of the places where I will just construct a pretty normal bridge. A little bit longer than it needs to be. We could have optimized that. But yeah, that'll be just about how it will be. Like that. Come on. Yeah, and then we'll just route it in here into the city. A little road depot that looks like a nice farm, I like it. So, passenger bus. We have a diesel bus. Before they were mostly steam buses, huh? So, running cost pretty good. Capacity very good. Speed 64 is very good as well. Ah yes, we need to have, of course, a station here. So it'll be just a quick runner that goes from here, and we'll just drop you off here at the center. Yeah, I mean, maybe there's no bus station in the dairy lane. I would have said like me. I mean, they can, if they want to work in the dairy factory, they can just walk from the city center. That's fine. Seems like there's some sort of traffic jam. I'm not sure why. Empty traction engine. Full load. Full load what? What are you loading? Milk. I guess it's working. It's just taking a long time, I guess. Because we're not transporting the livestock stock here. Just the milk somehow. Weird. Yeah, there's waiting quite a long time. Maybe we'll have to take a look at that at some point. Yeah, the bus just arrived. Let's see what the demand is here. It's probably pretty subdued. Yeah, 100 people living here. There cannot be that much demand. And the other way around, it's also coming back empty. So this is just pro forma that we need to connect it. There's another few towns down here, probably. Oh, these mountain towns, bit hard. Maybe we'll build like a cider line though. Like take a look at this. There's a bunch of cider mills, so maybe actually that would have been the justification for a little railway route. So cider mills. So I know that we have a cider factory all the way across the map here, near, yeah, St. Georgen. That's where the big black apple cider mill is, the big loading station here, and they're getting their cider here locally sourced, of course. But is there like an opportunity to get cider mills down here somewhere? I don't recall if we did have something like that. So let's check that out. Map of the world, industries, disable all, cider mills. So I see one in Champirou. I see one in St. Georgen. And where's the last one that I'm not seeing? St. Georgen I see. Champirou I see. There's a list of factories, right? Cargo flow legend, no. That's like something else. Industry directory, yeah. Cargo types. Alcohol. That's what they accept, right? Produces alcohol. St. Oswald. That's the last one. St. Oswald and Champirou Brauerei. Yeah, we're not really connecting that one yet. So getting from Champirou to here to Champirou is very reasonable, I would say. We have some tracks lying already, basically in that direction, more or less. Assuming for sure that we want to connect it by rail, I think so. So if that's the case, then let's do that. For that, I would like to use something like that. Can we fit it back in here somewhere? I mean, here on this side, maybe, probably, yeah. Yeah, that'll be kind of like that. And then we will run that over here. then over to there. That's the idea here. Just make it the minimum that you need to get this working, but maybe a little bit more is needed to put some signals. So like that, and then I'm not sure if that will work, to be honest, because we can't build the same bridge next to it, dear lord. Like that length should be possible, right? Yeah. Yeah, I just need to double it up until here, because then I can have a little bit of waiting bay, basically. It's completely too much. Yeah, for sure, but now I'm already committed to it. Something like that. So that's connected. So the next thing that we need to do is connect these up. And I'm gonna only do one this episode because we're running a little bit tight on time, but that will be the proof of concept one. And from there we will expand, of course. So we're gonna build this the most effective, simple way, because people here, they don't have a lot of money to invest in the infrastructure. They just need to get their cider to the market, and we're willing to help out. That's exactly it, I think. Kind of. I will also do something like that here so that we have a waiting bay. There's like no signals on this route. Is that crazy? That's like super crazy, right? How did I build like this route with like 0 signals, literally? Of course, the signal density here is like, as it is always on these old routes that we built so long ago, very, very low. Yeah. So then, similar way, we'll build also our maintenance depot here, and we will run a very fast one. This one is an old one. We don't want to build that anymore. Even the spinner is getting old, I think, nowadays. What's the new cargo meta? Express train, star class, first successful. Midland railway class, 3-cylinder arrangement using high pressure. I mean, let's do a spinner. That sounds reasonable. So it will be fruit. Ooh, those are many options. Whichever one gives us the fastest, because for sure 24k, those are also 24k. Yeah, these ones sound pretty good. All right, so go to the orcuts and then take the way up to here, and this will be the drop-off station. We actually need a pickup station because we also want to get that alcohol somewhere. Yeah, that way is fine. Just go already. And while we're at it, I will build that secondary station. We just want to build it like right next to it, like that. It doesn't have any connection then. We can build it inside here. Oh, interesting. Then only one would fit though. That's fine though, I think so. Interesting. The design. Raw materials processed, I guess. I mean, we're not packaging the alcohol in like barrels. It'll be some sort of product, general cargo, something like that. Raised platforms, indeed. Yeah, so right now there only fits one train there. That's fine for now, I guess. Huh. Okay, let's not overthink this, but we definitely have to adjust that, I think. So... oh, there we go. And then, here comes the clue that we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and say alcohol. And, well, one sec, we are going to get it. Maybe we can deliver it here, that was my thought, yeah, but we don't have the train connection here, we'd have to go. Well, that's fine though, right? We'll just get a tram to deliver the last mile. There's no shame in that. Of course, a direct connection to the train would be pretty cool, but we're just not set up for that. So we'll get that. And we will deliver it here. So full load, and then you go transfer, go. Okay, so as the quick conclusion to that, we're gonna say skip that, just take whatever little bit of fruits you have here now. The rest will stay here at the station. We might get a secondary train a little bit later. So we're following this here along the river. Don't remember what river is that. Nobody knows. We're following this along the Tafel city. Hermann Farm. Oh, nice. Up and down tunnels. That's a really cool join. I like it. Maria Spital. How busy is that actually? Oh, pretty okay. Pretty okay. Passenger and scrap metal train station. Can you imagine? Like you're waiting for a train and there's somebody just dumps like some scrap metal on the platform. But now we're going along the Dreisen River. Very snaky here along the river. Yeah, signal density here is very, very low. That's fine. There is no shame in that. That join is a little bit shameful, but it's not too busy. There's a very modest amount of trains actually using this route. This new bridge here looks cool, especially this bridge that goes under the other bridges after it went up itself. Kind of has a little bit of something. I like it. The other train's of course waiting already. Very good, very good. That's how it's supposed to be. Now we're dropping off the humble amount of fruits that we actually managed to have here. And this train then gets a little bit of alcohol delivered into it. So here we are supplying fruit. There's nothing else we could supply here. And now we're gonna get that to go all the way here, and then from here we'll pick that up somehow with a tram. Yeah, a goods tram. Oh, sorry, it's not a goods tram actually, it's an alcohol tram, which is similar. But people figure out like a nice one for that. So this one already 50% loaded. What do we want? It shouldn't be like a huge one because there would be unnecessary 60,000 liters of alcohol. This train, one load of it is 312, so it can run a few times, that's no problem at all. The Rakeway one. So let's look at basically the running cost, because it's basically a question of how much running cost people have here. We can definitely transport it no matter what. Industrial trams here, maybe those are also good. They're really slow though. I want to have an electric tram, not a... Yeah, let's go with one that's pretty reliable. Like, let's go this Rakeway box tram. So it will go here on the station. There's no lorry station, right? You're correct. Freight. There's a junction here, it says, so it claims, so let's put it there. There's not allowed. Okay, we have to hurry a bit. The train is coming in a second. Come on. So, passenger station again. I built a passenger station again. Lorry station. And then also down one down here. So go from there to there. Yeah, and we're not even going to make it stop, just so that there's a little bit of action on the road. And also I think if it stops, I think it might block the other tram. And now it's using also that connection through the city center. Nice. Is that our tram with the alcohol? Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of alcohol, just one tram load of it. Alright, let's see. Alright, I picked up everything of that. And it will bring it here. Yeah, look at that. And that will generate more passengers, which will generate more for our train network. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, seems like the episode doesn't want to end. So, as a little bonus, we're gonna do this, and I think this is usually something where you can just do a little bit of something like that to free up some routes, and that again, at least temporarily, improve the problem. But I will leave it running here for a second to just check on that. You will join me next time when we continue from here. Take care, see you then.